Central Florida, good for you. Claim the national championship. Throw a big party. Throw a parade. Hang a banner. I am all for it. You did everything you possibly could during the 2017 season to prove your worth as one of the best teams in college football. Mark Rogers TV talking about Central Florida and today's announcement that the team will celebrate as national champions. Let's understand that the national championship process is a selection-based process anyway. It's not an objective system like the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball that determines teams playing in a playoff based on criteria that can be measured. It's a selection process. A college football playoff committee is doing its best, and I think it's done a fairly credible job up until this season, certainly, in selecting what they feel to be the four best teams in the country. However, Central Florida just beat a team in the Peach Bowl that 1 month ago was ranked number 2 in the country, had just defeated Alabama and Georgia. Ironically, the two teams that will be playing in the national championship game, Auburn beat both of them, and then they line up against Central Florida in the Peach Bowl, and they lose to Central Florida. Central Florida wins that game, and they go 13-0. So either allow this team to do what it's doing, which nobody needs to allow them. They can do whatever they want to. They can print T-shirts and hats and say we're the national champions, put up a banner. And what's funny here is, I should have cut this video yesterday. We were having this discussion at work today, and I said exactly the same thing before I heard this news. I said, if I was the president at the University of Central Florida, I would throw a big party. I'd throw a parade. I would hang a banner that would say in the stadium, undefeated national champions, 2017, 13-0. And they went and did it. Good for them. They are claiming a national championship. And again, they beat Auburn. Auburn beat Georgia and Alabama. They at least have some reasonable argument. They are the only team in major college football, in FBS football, 130 teams to win all of their games. Got to allow them this celebration. Otherwise, the College Football Playoff Committee should probably be doing this each and every summer during workouts anyway. They should travel to all the group of 5 teams, the MAC, the Sun Belt, the Mountain West, the American Conference, go to each and every football team and get the team together and talk to them and let them know, we understand you're busting your tails in the 95-degree heat, you're throwing up, you're going through two-a-days, and you have absolutely no shot in hell of winning the national championship. You have no chance. We are giving you no hope of winning the national championship, regardless of what you do. That's not fair, and Central Florida is flying in the face of that, saying, we proved something on the field, and we're going to celebrate it. If Alabama, with its 16 claimed national championships, can claim national championships in seasons in which they lost bowl games twice, and a season in which they lost 2 games and claimed to be the national champion, Central Florida can certainly do this for winning every game and being the American Conference champions. And this is not a shot in the dark. 2 years ago, Houston, the best of the group of 5 teams, went and took out a Florida State team ranked in the top 10 in the country in the Peach Bowl easily by a couple touchdowns. Utah did this back in 2004, winning 13 consecutive games. TCU lined up against Wisconsin at the Rose Bowl, and they won to complete an undefeated season. And, of course, Boise State probably most famously did it against Oklahoma, a team ranked in the top 5 or 6 in the country, at the Fiesta Bowl. So this has been done. The precedent has been set. Would Central Florida win 13 consecutive games against an SEC, an ACC, or a Big Ten schedule? I don't know. I don't believe so, but it shouldn't matter what I think. Central Florida proved it on the field. Let them enjoy it. Let them celebrate and claim a national championship. My thoughts right here on Mark Rogers TV. I ask that you provide your comments as well.